Hello everyone, and welcome to a video that should hopefully help you understand how to copy over tables from Excel into Word, and how to copy them over and paste them as pictures. So throughout some of your courses, you probably had to copy over some tables into Word, but potentially you weren't copying them over in the most effective way. So this video should help you out. So right now we're taking a look at something from the supply draft. So you've got a couple of different tables that are going to be asked to be copied over. This table I won't go over right now because it should be in another video that helps you with how to go from portrait to landscape mode. So you'll see this table again. But let's look at this table. So this table is a requirement for one of your drafts. So now we need to first complete it before we bring it over, but once we've completed this table in Excel, we want it to be a part of this section probably of our supply draft. So if you take a look, let's just pretend we filled out the numbers. So we have, this is how many hotels, and please do not copy these numbers over. These are just incorrect numbers, okay, and then you would add up. Let's just say everything is populated the way that we want it to. And now we have all the information in here that we want. There's a few things that we want to do. First of all, we want to make sure that we are in the same font that we will be using in our report. So luckily for you, it's already been changed to Times New Roman 12 points. So if you take a look, they're all there. If you look at this table as well, there's actually some tips as to what you should be doing to help you out. Okay? So this completed table must be copied and pasted into your draft, the present number of rooms. Okay, so you've got a lot of comments that are there to help you. There's only one thing. If you copy this table over right now as a picture, which is what we're planning on doing, you're going to see these little red triangles everywhere. So we have to fix that. We have to right click so that you see this and go delete comment. So that should be the first thing. Once you've completed the table, go through and delete every single comment. That way we don't have any more triangles. Now we don't have any red triangles. We're pretending like there's a lot of information in here. So now what I have to do is I want to highlight the area that I want to copy over into my Word document. So I'm only highlighting the area. So by clicking, holding down on my mouse, and then dragging until the entire area is selected. And now I can either go Control-C to copy, or right-click over the area and click on copy. Either one is fine. And you should see this little line that keeps on going around, circulating around the area. That means that it's copied right now. It's waiting for you to do something with what you've copied over onto your clipboard. So now we can go to Word. And now this is where I want to copy it over. So what you're probably used to is simply hitting Control-V or right-clicking and then just clicking the first paste. And then paste. And this is what it looks like. Keeps source formatting. Or if you go to use destination style, it looks like that. Link and keep source formatting, but now you're linking it to another report is what that means. Link and use destination styles. Most of us have just been going Control-V. And then it looks like this, and you still have access to inside. But now if I want to center this, I can't center this as well. If I want to play around with the actual size, or if I want to do anything like that, it's just not going to look as good, and the format is going to get thrown off as I move forward. So what I want to do is I'm going to undo this. I'm going to make sure that this is still selected, so I still have this copied. And I'm going to come over to my Word document. I'm going to right click, and the second last option is picture. Okay. And I'm going to paste it as a picture. And now you'll see that it looks a lot cleaner if we click off of it. It looks a lot cleaner in our previous way that we did it. And I'll show you the previous way again. You'll see there was a lot more spacing. It wasn't as clean. There was some spacing above the number. I would have had to have done a lot more formatting to make this look professional. But now, by simply highlighting my table, Control-C, going to my Word document, right-clicking and clicking on the picture. This looks a lot cleaner. It's already got the same font. And let's say I do want to make it bigger. I can bring it down. I would suggest you stick to the way that it gets copied over. I'll undo. But now that it's a picture, I can make it so that it's centered. I can make it so that it's got a left indent, right indent, whatever I want to do with it. But that would be the preferred way to copying over tables from Excel into Word. Copying them and then pasting them as pictures.